Hi everyone, welcome to my home studio. I'm Coach Kellie, and I'm excited for this program today. Surprise, surprise, we're gonna warm up in about 3 minutes and then start a sprint 8 with this program. The sprint 8 will be working for 30 seconds and then resting for a minute and a half. We'll do it in a superset. And we'll count the repetitions and try to hit the same number each time or increase the number. So it'll be progressive overload. The next part, 20 minutes long, is strength training. You need light to heavy weight. Hi everyone, let's start this sprint 8. No equipment needed for this sprint 8. Starting off with a squat. So squat and pull your strap apart. We'll warm up the body. We've got 3 minutes before the sprint really starts. Squat, pull the strap apart. Do that 2 more times, 1 more time. And now step back, reach forward, and turn. Do that again. Reach forward, step back, and turn. Reach, turn, reach, and turn. Do it 2 more times, 1 on each side. Reach and turn. Excellent. Reach and then turn. Now let's reach up and over and stretch the chest and back. Step side, legs. Inner thighs, stretch side, and touch. Reach it up and over, and touch. 1 more time. Reach up and over. Lizard with rotation. 1 foot forward, hand on the floor, reach up, keep your knee on the floor, point your elbow towards the floor, reach and rotate, reach, rotate. One of the best moves you can do when you're warming up. 1 more, and then hamstring stretch. Press your heel down, and let's change sides. Opposite foot forward, shift forward, hand on the floor. Reach up, do that 4 times. 3, point your elbow to the floor. 2, and then 1. Hamstring stretch. Press your heel down, and then come onto your belly. Arms forward, look at the mat, lift up and lower. Lift, lower. 2 more. Come onto your hands and your knees. Cat, and then cow. Cat, cow. Cat, and cow. Come into plank to downward facing dog. Plank, downward facing dog. Plank, and downward dog. Step to your hands, and do some shuffling right here. Take it to a jump rope. And jumping jacks. Do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's start the sprint 8. March it out. First thing is high knee run, and you're going to tap your knees right and left. We'll count 1. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 is the number. Awesome work. Okay, so we'll strive to hit that 44 the next round or increase that number. So right here, a minute and a half to fully recover before we start the next round, 30-second round. Alternating moves, right? So we're doing a superset. The second move is a sumo jack. All right, so reach up and stretch. We've got a minute and a half of recovery. Reach up and lean over to the other side. Stretch. And then arms to the sides. And swing the arms. Keep going. 30 more seconds of recovery. And then reach up and stretch. Step side, touch your foot, reach up and touch your foot. So sumo jacks, you'll step wide and then hop your feet together, touching the floor and then clapping your hands overhead. So kind of starting that pattern right here. All right, so low is like this, or high. 3, 4, let's try to get 22, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We got 20. I think we can beat 20 next time around. Catch your breath. So increasingly, this gets harder and harder if you try to stick with that same number. So the next 30-second sprint is high knee run again. So I think our number was 44. So we're going to try to beat 44. And when I'm counting, I'm trying to count tapping right and left like this. Right and left is 1. Okay, so right leg back. Right here, stretch the hip flexors, the quad. Shift your hip forward, shoulders back, and chain sides. Step back. So the weight in the forward foot, lengthen the back leg or stretch the back leg out. And now pull your hips back, shoulders relaxed. And then step together. Now step to the side and step together. Step to the other side and step together. We've got 10 seconds. All right, let's start. March it out. Get ready. Tap your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 34, 36, 37, 39, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 8, 48. Excellent work. We beat our number. Super good job. Next time, let's try to hit 50. Okay? Catch your breath. So do this for me. Bring your right knee up. Stretch your lower back. Rotate your foot. Set it down. Other side. Leg up. Rotate your foot. And then set it down. And now let's reach the leg back again. Shoulders back. Reach up. Stretch overhead. And then reach your arms down. Chain sides. So a little movement as we recover. Heel up in the back. Reach your arms up. Arms are down. Hold. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Sumo jacks coming up. We've got 20 seconds right here. Reach up and lean over to one side. Put one hand on the outside of your leg. Reach up and over. Sweep over. Change sides. Reach up and over. And then over. All right, so the pattern here. And then you can take it to a hop. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We beat our number. Super good job, guys. 21. Heart rate up, right? Breathe. Catching your breath. All right, balance. That'll help your focus as you recover the heart rate. Breathe. Rotate your foot. Now let's do a figure 4 stretch. Standing right here. Sink your hips back. Press your toes down. Weight in your heel. Abs in. Stand up. Change sides. Lift your knee. Rotate your foot. Both directions. And then place ankle on knee. Woo, get your balance. Hips go back. Hold your ankle, press the knee down just slightly. Back to high knee run. All right, so we're gonna try to get up to 50. Last number was what, 48? We can do it. All right, march it out. Tap. Get ready. 3, 2, and 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 30, 36, 37, 40, 52. We got it. Awesome work. All right, recovery. Step side, step together. Next up, sumo jacks. Number 21. Let's try to get 22 with good form. Pay attention to the hop, bending your knees as you reach for the floor. All right, so now again, let's do the same thing. Bring your right knee up to your chest and rotate your foot. And this time, let's bring the foot behind, stretch the quadricep, heel to your glute, knees side by side, and breathe. You can reach the opposite arm up and really reach that side, stretch that side. Put your foot down, change sides. Knee up, foot around the back, heel to glute, reach the right arm, stretch, knees side by side. Relax the shoulders and set it down. All right, here we go. So step side, reach up. All right, try to get 22. 1, 2, count for yourselves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22. What's your number? Woo! That was intense. So good, right? Okay, just checking to see that my mic is on. Woo! We're almost there, guys. We have the last round coming up. And then you're done with your sprint 8. So the purpose of a sprint 8 is to accelerate your metabolism, accelerate fat loss, especially in those areas where you're like, you've been trying to lose weight for a while. But consistency is the key. And for the next series of workouts, we'll do a sprint 8. so that you have consistency doing the program. All right, finding my way. Let's stretch. Foot up, rotate your foot. Oh, balance. Reach up. Hard to balance, right? And then reach behind. Abs in, knees side by side. Relax the shoulders. And now change sides. Knee up. And we're already there. Okay, so high knee run. You ready? 52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 24, 27, 40. 60, guys. We beat our number. Got up to 60. Woo! You're awesome. Okay, let's finish that stretch. Bring your knee up. Right there. Rotate your foot. The last time, sumo jacks. Knees side by side. Reach the arm up, stretch, and let your foot go. All right, so now hands on your thighs, cat, and then cow. And I have my fingers turned in. You can also turn your thumbs in like that, whichever feels more comfortable for your hands. So I'm lowering and then rounding, arching, and then round. Do that again. Arch, and then round. And here we are. Start the pattern. Reach up. Make sure you bring those palms all the way together at the top, overhead. Ready? Listen for the tone. Here we go. 22. 8, push, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, go for it, 22, and you did it. Woo! 2 minutes and a half the recovery. Before we start our strength training, grab some water. All right, hang out. Heart rate coming down. Reach up and stretch overhead. And reach down. Reach up again. Bring your right hand behind your head. Do a brief tricep stretch. Reach. Left arm, tricep stretch. Soften your knees. And then reach up. Excellent. And now come down with one knee. Let's do lizard with rotation. Reach as you recover. Reach and rotate. Reach. Again, it's just a minute and a half, or 2 minutes and a half before you're ready to move on. Point your elbow towards the floor. Do a hamstring stretch right there. Change sides, careful. So foot forward, shift your hip forward, hand on the floor. Reach up and rotate. Reach up and then rotate. Hamstring stretch. Right there. Okay, so now in the recovery, the cool down from the sprint 8, do cat and cow. Cat, cow. Exhale, cat and cow. Plank to downward dog. Plank to downward facing dog. Plank again. Downward facing dog. Press your fingers down. Walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Walk your hands over to the side of your right foot. Center. Side of the left foot. Center. And you did it. Nicely done. Sprint 8, superset style. Alternated 2 moves and got through it. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, let's start the strength part of the workout. This workout is going to be exactly 20 minutes. 4 rounds total. So you need to have light to heavy weight, and I'll start the timer. The first move you want to start with is, or we're going to start with, is a squat and a lunge. So let's start with 12s. And so the move looks like this. So it's a squat. Bring the weights up here. A regular squat. Press your feet down and stand up. You can turn your toes out if that feels better on the squat. But just make sure your knees don't come in. Regular squat. And now bring the weights down and do a lunge. Leg goes back. Right leg back. Hold the weight strong. Leg back. And step together. Lunge. And so you probably guessed this. We're going to combine these moves right here. So squat, curl, and lunge. Squat, curl, and lunge. Squat, curl, and lunge. Squat, stay on that same side, curl and lunge. Squat. Excellent. Okay, use one of these weights. So we're going to do low to high, right side, so reach to the left, reach to the right. Down, and then up. Reach, and then up. So I'm bending my knee, flat back. And now do the other side. Left to right. Left to right. Reach, up. The third move in the tricep is a tricep extension. Right here. So hold the weight right here, behind the head, lower and lift, up and down. And since this weight is lighter, you can get a good pump by making this a quick movement. Arms beside your ears. You shouldn't see your arms in your peripheral vision, and you're done. Excellent. So that move we did do right and left for a reason. Now, the next move is glute bridge. And I want you to have, so let's pause this for a moment. So glute bridge and floor press. I'm going to use 15s. You can go to 10s or 15s. So the first move is glute bridge, second floor press, and then holding the glutes up while you do floor press. Okay, so come down to the mat, have your weights like this so you can curl them up, okay? So start the timer, feet on the floor close to your glutes, lift and lower, up and down, lift. Remember the first round, there's a little learning curve, learning the moves that you're gonna repeat, up and down. Now floor press. Straight up together, tap your elbows, up and tap. The weight should be positioned as if you had a bar and the bar came down to your chest, down. Now hold your glutes up and floor press. Excellent work. Weight comes down and flip over, and you're going to put one of those weights on the mat. And we're going to the final move, which is a combination renegade row. So knees on the floor first, just one weight, okay? So row, put it in the center, put your hand down, row the other side. Set it down. Now if you can come up into a full plank, wide feet, row one side, set it down, row the other side, set it down. One more on the other side. Move the weight over, come all the way down. Superman, up and lower, up and lower, up and lower, lift and lower. Hand release push-up. So you put your hands on the floor, tuck your toes, push off the mat, push up all the way down, lift your hands, push again, knees down if you need to, like this, lower, elbows in, lift your hands, push through. And that's the moves, 4 moves. Let's repeat that. So this time, we're gonna prioritize the other side on the lunges or the squats. So weight up here, lunge or squat, just a squat. I'm also in a learning curve, remembering the moves, right? Even though they're right in front of me. Squat, toes forward. All right, so now lunge back, left leg. Lunge, lift. Lunge, step together. Shoulders back. And we're gonna add a curl and combination. So squat, lunge and curl. 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 Nicely done. Set one of these down. Low to high. Let's start with this side. So bend your knees, pivot your heels, and then reach up and over. Or up and at a diagonal. And if you sweep straight arms, more intense. Change sides. You ready? Down, sweep, bend your elbows, and reach at a diagonal to make it easier. Heart rate up. Excellent. Tricep extension. Behind the head, lift, quick movement. Triceps, arms beside the ears. Control the weight. Weight goes long behind the head. Nicely done. And just like that, glute bridge. Place the weight carefully. Come to the mat. Heels close to your glutes. Lift and lower. Press your blades down. Our shoulders down. Good job. Down and up. Down and up. And now, chest or floor press. Chest press, or just like bench press. We're just on the floor, protecting those shoulders. You actually strengthen right there the most in a bench press. Okay, so now lift your hips up. Hold that static as you lift up and lower. Lift your hips. Up, down, lift. Excellent. All right, so move one of those out of the way. Come into a knee plank to start with. So the weight's under your chest. You're gonna row, renegade row, set it down, row the other side. Try to come up on, lift your knees. One side, other side, lift. And now move that out of the way, Superman. So strengthening the back body, glutes, lift, lower, lift, lower, up, down, lift, lower, and now hand release push up. So that just means hands on the floor, elbows in, tuck your toes, push off the mat, lower all the way, lift your hands, push, put your knees down if you need to, hand release, push, and you did it. Round 2, done. Okay, so let's start with the heaviest weight, if you're ready. Squats, weight up here, down, and then up. Woo, HIIT training at its finest. Lift. Remember, the mind gives up way before the body does. All right, weights down. Lunge rear, step together. Lunge rear, step together. Lunge, step together. Lunge, step together. Lunge, and together. Lunge, together. Squat, lunge. Squat with the weights to the sides, and then lunge with a curl. Squat, lunge with a curl. Stay on that same side. One more. Nicely done. Okay, set those down, low to high. I'm gonna grab a 12. I told you guys to get really lightweight, but there's no need for that. This way, lower, lift, lower, sweep, up, down, bring it up, reach, turn, other side, reach, up, reach, up, third round, down, up, and tricep extension, down, up, stagger your feet, whoo, quick movement, triceps. Nicely done. Glute bridge. Come down to your mat and floor press. Grab your weights, lower down, heels close to your glutes, pressure back down, then lift and lower the hips off the floor. And press straight up. Lift. Lift up the hips and hold. Just floor press. Squeeze. Think about the pectoral muscles. That's the muscle you're working. Down, up. Nicely done. All right, come up, move one of those out of the way. Place the other weight in the center. Underneath your chest, shoulders over wrists, knees down to earth, knees up. Renegade row, one weight, set it down, other side. So my fingers are spread. I'm pressing my fingertips down into the mat. Super fatigue. Now move that out of the way. Superman, all the way down. Lift up and lower, up and lower. Sweat dripping off of my nose. Lift, lower. Now hand release push-up. Knees down or knees up. Super fatigue, right? Hand release. Push off the mat. Arms hugged in. Push. Can you do one more? I'm going to do it with my knees down. Yes. And you did it. And we're already at the last round. You ready? Bring it up. So pick up your heaviest weight. Squats. Down, up. Abs in. Press your feet down, down, up. Come on. Weights down and lunge right or left. The opposite side. Make sure you've got the right one. Working that opposite side. This should be your left leg going back. Now squat and lunge with a curl. Squat, lunge with a curl. Squat, lunge with a curl. Squat, curl. Do one more. Nice. Okay, so you'll use one of those in a moment. Low to high. Heart rate up. Let's finish this, okay? Come on. Low to high. Low to high. Reach up. Remember, if you keep your arms straight on that pivot, it's harder. Change sides. Low to high. Low to high. Look at that. Now sweep. Try. Come on. Triceps. Whew. Heart rate. Sky high. You're doing awesome. Stay with me. Reach. Arms near your ears. Stand up tall. And you're done with that. Glute bridge. The final two. So sit down, lie down, tuck your pelvis, press your hips down or your lower back, feet close to your glutes. Lift and lower. And now floor press. Straight up and down. And you can contract your abs right there. Press your lower back into the mat. Remember, you're working your pec, so squeeze. Mind connection to your muscle. Now hold the glutes up. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Breathe. Exhale. One more. That final rep. Okay, so come up, put the one large weight to the side, come onto your hands and your knees, move the weight under your chest, and then come up into a knee plank or a full plank, renegade row. Pull to your side, have the elbow clear the spine right there. Come on, one more. Set it aside, Superman. Here we go. Up and down. Squeeze, lift, up, down, up, lift, lower. And here's your hand release push-ups. Knee if you need to, knees on the floor, hand release, or full push off the ground, super hard. Try not to let the hips drag behind. Wow. You did it. You completed the ultimate full body tricep. Emphasis in the beginning on the lower body, and then full body on the second move, full body on the third and the fourth move. Congratulations, awesome work. Okay, so let's start a stretch for a moment. Seated 90-90. So I'm just gonna keep you for a couple of minutes, just long enough to recover your heart rate and to get enough stretch in for the body to help the recovery. So right now is when the action really happens in the recovery. So help your body recover. Put your hand on the side of your hip and reach up and over. So recovery isn't just about the heart rate coming down. Recovery is about a little bit of stretch, hydration, and nourishment of food, nutritious food. Give your body what it needs. And then up and over. Now, let's lean over the forward leg. So like this, hands in front or elbows on the floor, forearms on the floor. Press your legs down. And now lift up and change sides. How's your recovery going? Okay, so don't forget, recovery isn't just about the heart rate coming down. Hand over here. Reach up and over and touch. Reach back, touch your ankle. Reach up and over. Reach and touch. Do it again. Grab your ankle, press your hand on your knee, look towards that forward leg, hands right here, move it down, breathe. Relax your hips, press your legs down. Woo! Cool down that body. Nothing like a good recovery after working hard, right? Okay, so now come up and let's do cat-cow. Cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, and then cow. Excellent. Right foot forward, lizard with rotation. Shift forward, hand on the floor, reach up and rotate through. Point your elbow towards the floor. Reach up, rotate through. Reach up, rotate. One more time. Reach and rotate. Hamstring stretch. Press your heel down, drop the hip under. Breathe. Lift up and let's change sides. So opposite foot forward, hand on the floor, reach up, rotate, reach, rotate, reach, rotate. And now hamstring stretch, right there. Press your heel down, flatten your back. And now put that foot flat on the floor and stand up. Bring your feet wide like this. Turn your toes out. So I'm about the width of a mat. Toes turned way out. And then you're going to bend your knees the direction of your toes and squat down and hold. Malasana. Breathe. Press your feet down. Abs in. Try to bring the thumbs towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hands on the floor. Forward fold. You can have your feet wide, toes pointing forward. Drop your head all the way down. Look through the legs. Walk your hands over to the outside of the right foot. Center. Left side. Center. Hands to the thighs, lift all the way up, inhale, reach up, and you did it again. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again next time.